Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and watching today. Today's video is going to be my check-in, my weekly check-in, and we are checking in for week 1 of my April pay. So we'll have a look and see what's left in the purse, and we will then top it up for week 2. And I've got some spending to share with you that I've done this week because I was in Edinburgh last weekend. And if you don't already follow me on Instagram or you don't use Instagram, I will quickly recap what I spent. So first of all, let's get the change out. I'm just looking at my stuff around me and I'm kind of thinking I've forgotten something, but hopefully not. Got a couple of £2 coins here. Kerry will be jealous at that. Right, so we've got some coins. Not really spent much out of my actual weekly money this week. Spending has got £10. I think most of this changes maybe from, well, that needs to come out. Some of this changes from that anyway. So we'll put fun back. Food has got 20, 35 and some change was from that as well. It's been quite a quick week actually, and I actually only went to the shop today and broke my money, which was crazy. Fuel has got £20 left, but I am going to hang on to that for now. We'll keep home essentials, and then there's £2 in back to bank, which I actually don't really need to put it back in the bank because I've got a small buffer, so that's fine. We will do that. So what have we got? We've got 20, 35, 45. So 45, which is amazing. And then 2, 4, 6, 7, 750, 70, no wait, 7, 8, 20, 30, 45, 7, 8, 9, 50. So £8.50. 6, 7, £8.50. Amazing. So we've got £8.50 left in coins, which we will just put that into my penny challenge. So £8.50. Right, so let's get my challenge binder and get marking off some penny challenge. Okay, so what can we do? So we could take off £2.48. Oh no, what have we done? Right, £8.50, take away £2.48. So we'll colour in that one. And then £2.47. This is exciting. And then £2.46, which leaves me £109. Here we go. It's actually Thursday night when I'm filming this, but yeah, I knew I just wanted to get going. I was excited because I knew I had money left. Right, so I'm going to put this money to the side and I will stick it in my big jar when I'm finished. I've got some food in the oven, so I'm just keeping a check on that as well because I never set a timer. Okay. So we've got 20, 30, £45 to play with, which is so good. Okay, is there anything that we're for a start before I go and have fun? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the dice a few times and see what we get on bingo. And we could put some in here. So first roll, what we're going to get? Number 6. Right, so let's just add them up on here. So we've got 6 and a 4 and another 4 and a 3. We'll do one more and a 1. Wait, oh no wait, we don't even have a 1, so we're gonna roll again. So we're back to 17. 1 1, 3. Do I have another 3? Nope. 4. Yes, we do have a 4. Perfect. Right, so £21 is going in. What have we got left? 10, £22? So 12 and 10. Yeah, £22 left to complete this. That's amazing. Right, so I need change. So we've got 20. What? Actually, I'm going to swap a 5 for those coins instead of messing around. Right. So we've got 20 and 1 going in for bingo. So if you haven't heard me say before, this binder, this amount of cash here, if I can open it. Hello, can I get in please? Oh dear, you know what, I'm not even short on these envelopes, I just keep forgetting to swap them over. Right, come on. This is a joke. Right. Usually there's like a little bit somewhere that you can get in. Ah, help. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right, so this amount that I've got here is from Dress to Scratch XL, and then this little £20 saver, and then bingo. So we'll add in what we've just put in. And we've got in here 20, 40, 60, 70. Oh, let's start again. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, £201. Great. So £201 in there. And what did I say? We've got 12 left to finish it. So that's good, that's exciting. Right, so we've got 10, so we've got £24 left. So let's do, I was wanting to condense this, wasn't I? What will I do? Maybe do 11 into here, so we'll put in 12 and take out £1. Right. Slip them in there. Oh, come on. Right, and then we'll colour in 11. We'll go for blue. And then I think what I will do, if I remember after I've filmed, is I'll wipe this off and condense it, I think. Possibly. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Right, so let's count and see what we've got in here now. Right, so we have got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. So 135. 144. So we're almost halfway there, which is good. Okay, so put that back in there. Okay, so we've got £13. So let's do a 5 in here. So let's do the Converse. Oh, that's the wrong pen. Let's do the little Converse shoe for 5. So we'll put in 10 and take out 5. So we'll put in 10, take out 5. So there's £20 now in the girly challenge. So £8 left. Let's do let's just put it in the £1 challenge because that's going towards debt. There we go. So we'll got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pounds in there. So we could do 8 coins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Perfect. Great. So that is the reallocation completed. We are getting there. We're getting there. So what do? We put £8 something in the penny challenge, 11 in 1 to 24, 5 in the girly one, 8 in the £1 challenge, and 21 in the bingo. So I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my fun envelope back in my wallet. 20, 40, 60, 50. There's £100 left in there. So I used £15 the other day. I had tea with my friend. We just got a few things to share. I actually didn't eat much because I don't have a big appetite anyway, but also I didn't enjoy it. So yeah, I wasn't enjoying it. But anyway, we just split it, so I gave her £15. So there's 100 left in there. Right, let's pop in the money for this week, and then was just the same as always, and then I will tell you what I spent this week, because I spent a lot of money this week. Right, so week 2, we've got 20, 35, 45, 50, 60 and 70. £70 as usual. So we've got £20 for spending, and then 20, 30, 40, £50 for food. I did post on my Instagram the other day that I have a little use it up list of things that I would like to use up. So that's why I didn't really spend a lot of money this week, which is actually really good. I was happy with that. So yeah, I could see that kind of carrying on into this week. I did go to the shop today and bought a few things, and I spent £12.32. So I was in Tesco's, which is obviously a little bit more expensive, but I got some nice sourdough bread, a block of butter, a bag of sugar, and I like coffee sometimes, but I don't always like decaf, and especially not at certain times of the day and stuff, so I got a box of decaf pods as well. So that was a nice little treat. So yes, this is my spends for this week. So I was in Edinburgh at the weekend with my mum, had such a lovely time. The hotel was absolutely stunning. In total I spent £217.64. Now that was just on my spending money. The trains cost £30 and the hotel cost £105, so that is like on top of this. But I obviously like had the money to spend, so I had various sinking funds, and I also had gift money that I'd saved from Christmas and my birthday, which was obviously December, and then my birthday in January. So yeah, I've got another list here just to tell you what I bought. So there's a couple of things that come out my spending money. So I got a meal deal when we got to the train station, and I also paid for my mum and I's brunch on Sunday. So that was just out of like my spending money for Edinburgh. From Home Bits, I got a nice little bowl from Sostren Grain, whatever it's called, and also went to Lakeland and I got a new knife. I needed like a little paring knife and a reusable loaf liner rather than using the papery ones that you chuck away. So yes, I spent, let me just see actually, sorry I'm bumping you. Yeah, I wrote it all out, so I'm just going to check that that's not in the way. Yeah, so spending, I spent £19 in total, and then Home Bits I spent £14.48, and that was on the knife, the dish and the loaf liner. Then I spent £23.60 from clothing in Primark. I got myself some new socks and a denim jacket. And then I spent about £16 something on hobbies. So that was in Sostren Green, and that was on some clay bits that I wanted to start practicing. So yeah, that come from my hobby money. And then I treated myself to some bits off of my gifted money. So on gifted stuff, I paid £114.45. So I got some hair stuff from Lush, I got some new Nike socks, I got quite an expensive dry shampoo that I wanted to try, and then some skincare stuff from Boots. And then I also spent £39 out of my gift money as well online, just to top up on my expensive cleanser that I just thought I would treat myself to. So yeah, in total, oh, and I spent £30 in cash as well on my half of our dinner. So actually it was more than my half, but that was okay. Spent that on dinner. So in total it was £217.64, and yeah, I'm really happy with my purchases. So that was Edinburgh last weekend. Then today I topped up my car, put £50 of fuel in, and went to Tesco's and spent £12.34. Like I said, that was just a couple of top up bits, so not too much. Eating out, I took that from my fun money the other day with my friend. It was £15, and then I don't know how much I spent in total, but I went to the shops a couple of times and got like a couple of little snacks, and yeah, I reckon I probably spent like seven-ish pound maybe. And then I bought a new lamp from Home Bargains the other day for my hallway, and that was £10. So that came out of my home. And I don't think I've done any more spending this week, to be honest. I think that was all my spending this week, which, like, it's not a lot, but it is a lot. Like, obviously Edinburgh was a lot, but if you take into account like just general spends, it actually wasn't too much. So yeah, that was me for this week. Don't really have much plans for the week coming, the weekend or the week coming really. I think I'm going out for lunch on Monday with a friend, but apart from that, nothing else really going on. So yeah, hopefully we've got some more money to roll over next week as well, which would be amazing, because it really helps saving that money to put into my challenges, and then obviously they can go towards debt or sinking funds at the end. So yeah, really excited for that. Oh, another thing I did spend money on actually, sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on the oven. Another thing I did spend money on this week that I forgot to write down was, in my last video I was speaking about my mum and I were going to get matching tattoos, and it was going to be her Mother's Day present from me. So we've booked for our tattoos for the 12th of April. They cost £60 each, so it's a minimum of an hour. Well, £60 for the hour, and like the minimum cost is £60, but our tattoos aren't actually going to take the whole hour. So the girl says that we can get another small tattoo included in the price as well. So we'll be £60 each for that, which is fine. So obviously I had £40 aside for Mother's Day, so it's just another £20 to put towards my mum's, and then obviously put mine's in as well. So yes, I think I took, where did I take my 30 from? Can't remember where I took my 30 from. I did have an idea though. I was going to take it from that big challenge that Risk the Scratch and Bingo was in, but I had another idea for it, and it's gone out of my head, can't remember it now. But I had another idea that actually made sense. I think it was maybe a combination of my me money, which is for treats anyway, and possibly, so I think maybe I was going to take 30 from me envelope and 30 from what's left of my Christmas and birthday money, and then that way I don't need to dip into that savings challenge that I've been doing. So yeah, I'll just wait and see, but I paid £60 for the deposits, so we'll pay £60 on the day, and that'll be us with cute little matching tattoos, which I can't wait to show you. Really excited to get it. But yeah, that's me for today, guys. That's all my updates, I think, and the money is in the purse for next week. And yeah, I will keep tracking my spends for this week if there's many, and update you next week. I should hopefully have another extra cash stuff incoming soon as well. I've been uploading quite a bit on Vinted, so I've got little bits to cash out. So yeah, really looking forward to filming another one. And yeah, hope you have a lovely, lovely week, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye!